There she blows. Come on, focus, camera. There we go. Oh, kind of. Look at that. Apparently we're not supposed to be here, but the exit sign said come through here, so confusing. Look at all of this. People scratching their names into the wood. Kinda sad. Anyone else's room? Look at all the mold on the ceiling there. There's water dripping down through there onto the carpet. That's the paradise over there. Okay. Hey everybody. So here's one of the lifeboats. None of these lifeboats are actually originals, but they are pretty close replicas. And I know these probably don't seem all that big on camera, but these things are freaking huge. They are enormous. And they were also diesel driven, and they also had cooking accommodations inside of them. Even when you're dying, you can do it in class. Here's one of the smokestacks, which is also gigantic. These smokestacks are actually not original, because the original ones fell apart when they pulled them off to rip out the boilers from the ship's bowels. And you'll notice right there that there used to be a horn, but is now missing. The horn was actually removed and put on the Queen Mary II. Hey guys, how about that? The smoking area is right under the smokestacks. Aha, aha, aha. So you'll notice we have a Catalina Express ship coming in. This is the Jet Cat Express. I was actually on that boat once when we went to Catalina Island. Now, I recommend the Flyer because the Express does discriminate by class. We had to pay $125 per person to stay in the Commodore Lounge, which had a bar and a cookie as you walk up, and outdoor privileges, which is this top area here. But if you go into the bottom of the ship down there, you'll notice that it is very cramped, and that is actually, I think, $12 per person. And there is a large CRT monitor that tells you your heading, and it's very cramped and hot, and you are not allowed outside. But in the Commodore Lounge, you got flat screens, a bar, nice music, air conditioned, and everything. They do discriminate by class, but it was very nice. Again, I recommend the Flyer. Shuffleboard! Freya, you just have to point it at me, okay?
Is it on?
Yeah, but put your hand through it and point it at me.
It is pointed at you. Is it on?
It's on, yes. It's
okay.
On. It's recording.
Okay.
Hey, is it getting all the way?
I'm gonna get all the way up.
Okay, bring it back down here. Now, okay, look at this. This thing's freaking huge. But the best part. Come here. There you go. Give me that. Okay guys, listen. That's literally the only piece of metal on this ship that will make a sound if you knock on it. Oh, finally some quiet, eh? Look at that. Yeah, in the phone room. Here's some radio equipment and phones. This was actually a switchboard that the ship was able to use to communicate wirelessly through the outside world. People were so amazed when they could make a phone call on a ship to their friend in Australia.
This one over here is on the phone, so we have to be quiet. She's working on her vacation. Look at all these old radios. These things are so fucking sick. My stepdad has like a ton of these freaking things. Look at that, that's a fucking horse. They look so cool. I want one. This glass doesn't seem as strong. What do you think, guys? Let's make a scene. Look at that, you can see all the vacuum tubes inside of that thing. It's got a built-in rectifier, I think. So cool. And if you look in here, this is actually for a pirate radio station that is still in business, so this room is still being used.
As you can see, this lifeboat is not in very good mend, but it has been sitting in the sun rotting for since 1967. I don't feel like doing math right now. But like I said, back in the day, these lifeboats were very luxurious, so if you were dying, at least you were dying in style. Okay guys, you definitely do not want to be here at 12 o'clock. Those things are loud. Okay guys, as you can see, these ceilings don't accommodate me very well. I'm touching the ceiling and I'm like really freaking close to the ceiling. Like this is where my head is at right now, so. Very short ceilings back then, probably because people were hobbits way, way, way back in 2012. Here's one of the rooms. I'd say it's a shame they put up these pieces of glass and don't let us go in here, but as you saw earlier, people love to carve their names in wood that's 80 years old because they're inconsiderate bastards and should be shot. This room was actually the staff captain's quarters, and the staff captain, it says second in command, but the staff captain was basically a second captain because a ship like this cannot be run by one man. This is basically like a city on the water. Wonder why they closed this off. We used to be able to go on these, but I guess some idiot jumped off and committed suicide and ruined it for everybody. That or they're repainting it, I don't know. Okay guys, so right now we're looking at something called Dinner in the Sky. And I could be wrong, but when I see a dining table attached to a crane, I'm pretty sure I know what's going on here. That's actually kind of a pretty cool concept. It would really suck if you dropped your fork, for anyone down below, of course. Well guys, it looks like I was right. You notice it says wet paint? That's probably why they're blocked off. But going on those wings and looking straight down on the water is like the coolest thing ever, guys. Look at this thing. I have no clue what I'm doing here. I'm probably making the ship fly in the air.
Oh, check this out.
Okay, so we found a room that's not blocked off because they need the outlets in here. So this was a charting room, it looks like. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Look at the map. Look at the lamp. And a little cot. And what's this? Sub-sig echo sounder. Whatever that means. Oh yeah, that's fairly new. Here's what controlled all the watertight doors. Okay guys, right now we are on the bridge. We have 2 steering wheels. The actual purpose for both of these is one of them would be serviced and the other one would be used. And this third one is actually an aftermarket steering wheel. When it was first put in, the one that was originally here was a bit smaller. This was basically autopilot right here, for those who don't know. You could put the ship on a course and this would help keep it steady on the course without shifting or waving all over the place. The ship did have a radar, but the radar was removed because the radar was leased to the ship, and when Long Beach bought the ship, they didn't see a need to have a radar in a ship that would no longer move. These things, you're probably thinking, oh, I've seen these before, these are on ships. You move it forwards and backwards to make the ship move forwards and backwards. That's kind of how it went, but not entirely how it went. These would actually send messages down to the engine room and boiler rooms that told them what they were supposed to do. So there was quite a bit of latency between an order of the engine. That's why the Titanic crashed into an iceberg. If you guys have ever been on a ship and you've wondered what these things are, what it basically does is the window spins around at a high speed and it shakes all the water off of the window. It's actually much more effective than a windshield wiper. Can you stop making noise over there? It's much more effective than a windshield wiper. Alright, you two, so we just... Yeah. So we just found a hallway with a water bottle and this staircase, and I'm going down the staircase because I have made a vow that I will go through any unlocked door that does not say do not enter. So I'm going to see where the staircase goes. I hope it doesn't go on forever because I don't have a whole lot of time. Let's see when we get to the bottom. Looks like it goes down much further. We're still going down these stairs. We've gone down like 5 fucking flights of stairs. Ooh, spooky, it's dark down there. There's certainly no luxury in this part of the ship. Okay, we're at the bottom. Doesn't look like... Fuck me, we're in Arctic. Oh my god! We went down ways. Oh, that was boring. I want to see what's through this door. I hope no alarms go off. What's going on here? Oh, this looks awesome. Okay, hold on a second. Here we are back in the bathroom area. Somebody, yeah, it has to go. Did you guys know that the Queen Mary's promenade deck could actually be run around 4 times and equal a mile? That's right. This ship's promenade deck is the exact length of your high school football field's track. This is how luxurious this ship was. This is what your first class dining lounge looked like, or main lounge, or whatever. This is what it looked like in second class, still pretty nice. This is what it looked like in third class, which, Jesus, that's still pretty nice. Correction, these are actually hand-driven. I was told they were diesel-driven. I don't remember who that was, but whoever you are, you're a bastard. This guy's right here is a model of the Britannia. This was Cunard's first ship, and Charles Dickens was actually on this ship, and he described it, I think he said like a jail with windows or something like that, or a dungeon, I don't remember. He didn't like it, that's what I'll say. I'm sure we all know what this is, the RMS Titanic. Look at them props, they're huge. For those of you who have never heard of the Titanic, I'm sure everybody knows the story. The ship had struck an iceberg in 1912, and the iceberg scraped all alongside the ship, tearing out pieces of metal until finally the ship sank. Here's the interior model. One thing a lot of people don't know is, you'll notice the smokestack has nothing connected to it. All of these smokestacks here are connected to boilers, but this one is connected to nothing. Reason being is, this is a fake smokestack. Now you're probably thinking, why would they do that? Well, they actually did that to give people the impression that the ship had more power than it actually did. And if you've ever seen the Titanic movie, I'm sure this room here will look very familiar. Another thing that you guys may not know is in the movie, where's my finger? Water started pouring in through here, even though this part of the ship was not yet flooded. How interesting, right? And there you go, that's what the inside of the Titanic looked like. Here we have the lovely Queen Mary, the ship we are on right now. This was Cunard's first queen. And this ship actually, his maiden voyage was not looking all that promising, because this ship was built around the time of the Great Depression and was abandoned for a couple of years in the middle of its construction until finally Cunard needed a bailout by White Star Line, the company that built the Titanic. So the Queen Mary was a very large ship that was technically owned by White Star Line, and her first maiden voyage was to New York. Was not looking very promising. It was looking like we had a second Titanic almost. This ship here is the Normandy, which is another ship that was owned by Cunard, and this ship was actually struck by a German U-boat and sunk in like 15 or 20 minutes or something like that. It went down pretty quick. Here's the Lusitania. I know absolutely nothing about this ship, like literally nothing, so I can't really tell you much about it. Here's the Queen Mary 2 and a very loud vacuum cleaner. This is what you think, it's the Queen Mary 2. Now look at those horns. One of those was actually ripped off this ship and refurbished. Those aren't very good representations of the horns because they do not look identical. Here we've got some cabin boys. They don't look very happy.
They don't.
So here we have an anti-aircraft gun. I do not know if this was the only gun on the ship or if there were more, but this is the only one that was left on the ship after the war. Now, these guns were actually never used because the Queen Mary was never fired upon. It was never attacked by U-boats, even though there was a $200,000 bounty on sinking this ship. They offered all the U-boats $200,000 if they could successfully sink the Queen Mary, because it brought tons of soldiers across the Atlantic. And she was never fired upon because she was really fast and could maneuver very well, and very big. For those of you who don't know, each one of those flags has a letter and a meaning, and you would string up these flags to say words. This word is actually Deg K. Or maybe I'm reading that backwards. It's not really a word. I think they just randomly threw these flags up there to make it look nice. Here are the enormous anchor chains. You'd have to be Cali muscle to lift those. Each one of these links is 200 pounds individually. Okay guys, we're gonna do King of the okay. That's a shame. How'd you like to be inside of a bell? This is one of the original elevators that has not been serviced for health and safety. Wait, look, there's some originality. Mom needs some water and we're trying to find some water. God, water. I'm probably dying of dehydration right now and I'm not complaining. Just saying. Can I get a Shirley Temple? I'd like to sit. I'd like to sit.
You can sit.
But we've been walking around for a while. Here I am enjoying a nice Shirley Temple.
Okay. I just need one of these copies back.
Okay.
Try not to.
Look, you can get Captain Teddy Bear for
First stuff already bought already.
$30. Sorry, Timmy, you're not getting a teddy bear. Look at this, guys. I've wanted one of these things my entire life. Now I don't really care because, you know, I'm an adult now. And playing with toys is not masculine. fact, I'm probably hurting my masculinity, right? Who asked you, anyways? Why are you filming me? Film this.
Okay, so.
Oh, it got stuck. It's pretty cool. So the way it works is it seems to be on magnets, and then it bounces onto the other side through the magnets, and then comes it back up to the top. As you can see, it does get stuck occasionally, but I've always wondered how one of these things worked. So that's how that works. Give me the. Stuff like this might annoy people, but I'm happy that this is going on, because that means, you know, they're working on it, making it better, rather than just letting people abuse it every day. Look at this, guys. I'm getting a Queen Mary chocolate bar for $8. I don't normally eat chocolate, but what the hell, right? It's actually kind of cool. I like it. Guys, the temptation is real. Guys, this is an original elevator. Obviously, it's been updated for health and safety, like I mentioned. Alright guys, for those who don't know, this little thing here is called an expansion joint. What that basically means is the ship would actually move and bend while the waves were pushing it, because if it didn't, then the metal would bend and crack, which is bad. So they put in joints where the ship can actually flex. Hey guys, I'm just about to hit my head on everything in this hallway. They're so small. You'll notice that these handrails here are plastic because the ship was built by a bunch of cheap ass. No, I'm just kidding. It's because in the day that the ship was built, oil was still a pretty new thing, and having plastic was a luxury. But to be honest, when the ship was first built, these rails were not here. There were no rails at all because they thought the ship would be so steady. A couple rogue waves later, they thought, okay, we need handrails. So they put in these plastic handrails, which looked very nice in the day, but as you can see over the years, have kind of decayed and got a bit nasty. Black lady in the tub! Here's the closets. Hey everybody, welcome to the room! Are you filming the room so we can show Dave? No. I'm filming the room so we can show you two. I've heard that's original, but you know, whatever, who cares, right? Yeah, ooh. As you can see, this toilet, may be original, I don't know. Ooh. This is how you flush it, but I don't want to touch it. As you can see, these are... No! Actually, I guess it doesn't hurt me if you touch it.
You got the hot, salt, and fresh.
Yeah, you got hot salt water, fresh hot water, cold fresh water, yeah. I don't think the hot salt works. No,
Any of them work.
So you don't think you can take a shower in here?
Yeah, but you gotta use that one.
Oh, I didn't see that. Does it? So yeah. So these don't work. Look, they had these original plastic shower heads back in the day with the extra pull. Stop! Would you turn the lights on?
I did do it.
Can you go somewhere?
I didn't do anything.
Okay, ghost lady. It's not a great bathroom, but it'll be sufficient. Certainly not luxurious. I have heard, and not only have I
Turn the lights on.
heard, caution raised threshold, whatever. Yeah, everything's working on buttons. That's how you turn them.
Can't turn this one on.
Hey, what's up, guys? Oh my god. So,
Turn the vanity light on.
oh, that's a plane. I don't know. You go figure it out. So I have heard, and not only heard, I have also experienced that the hotel portions of this ship are a little bit subpar because some people abuse some of the stuff here, like this original fan is non-working. It can turn if you flick it with your finger. Here's an oh my god, this TV must be original. Look how thick that is. This must have been the ship. This must have been the TV that was on the ship back in the 30s with DirecTV. Look at that. Yeah, you're having a good time over there. The one complaint that I've heard with these rooms is that I've actually experienced this myself. The walls are paper thin, so if your neighbor is sticking it to his girl, then you're gonna hear that. So just, you know, keep that in mind.
Look at this.
Look
It's
at
a
what?
desk for a little short person.
Or place to have breakfast.
Put all your postcards.
Well, people were shorter back then, I think. Yeah, you have fun with the simplistic things. So, we go. Here's the view from our porthole. Look at all the trash in this lagoon. Look at the ship. Yeah, you could jump right out of this window if you wanted to. There's so much trash in the lagoon, it's disgusting. I'm gonna try not to drop you guys down there, okay? We also have the original air vents. You could have it shut like that, or you could spin it around, have it cold, or you can have it hot. I don't think they work. You could take a shit. She thought it said shit. Our neighbors can probably hear us.
Half the lights are burned out.
Yeah.
Your reading lamp's burned out.
You're not staying here for luxury, you're staying here for an experience. I can experience John and Carla 2005 too.
I can hear her with the bottle in there. With the little Windex bottle.
I hear the squirt, squirt, squirt too. Hold on, maybe we'll do it again.
This, what we're in right now, is considered a first class.
Here's some shit that room service didn't clean up. It was sitting right in that thing. Yeah, they don't.
I'll just put it back.
They don't clean. I'm actually.
That's where I found it.
I'm actually. Are you gonna call me crazy if I check for bed bugs?
No, we can check.
Yeah, we're gonna check.
Although I don't think bed bugs like the ocean environment very much.
Yeah, but. So yeah. I still want to check just in case.
Okay. Let's go.
Look at that. It's an original mirror that the shipbuilders put on there crooked on purpose. They wanted to make sure that when people were looking at themselves in the mirror, that they were just like, yeah, that's a mirror.
Here's more pictures of...
Alright, YouTube, we're back in this restaurant, this bar on the front of the ship. Really nice. The table's a bit small, but nonetheless, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a bar. And I don't have a lot of food, mainly just appetizers. I'm getting some chicken wings. I think it'll be delish. Look at those tourists down there doing their touristy things. The sun's starting to come out a little bit, so we have a nicer view of the harbor and the blue water. Don't those look good? We got tons of ranch and I think some blue cheese maybe. I don't know. Okay, here we are again going down this staircase we found on the bridge.
Door open?
That door? I don't know. You want to try? Is it? Oh, what's in there? I want to see. We can't let it close because it probably won't open again. Oh, that's just where we were. We could have come through there. What the hell? That would have been so many less stairs. Oh my god, okay. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Is this more rooms?
This is our deck.
Yeah, this isn't our deck.
A deck.
Oh, a deck. Not our deck. Okay.
Our deck. Not our deck, our deck.
So that was just rooms. Let's see what's in this one.
That's where our rooms are, so that could be a shortcut.
Yeah, this is B deck.
No, that can be a shortcut, because our rooms are right there.
Yeah, this looks like it's been busted a little bit. Let's see what we got going on here. This is more rooms. Keep going! I know you're old, Mom, but you can make it.
I can't get back up.
Yeah. This is like guys, this is literally like 10 flights of stairs going all the way back up.
Yeah, it ain't happening.
I ran up those stairs and I was tired. This is what I was talking about. Don't let that door close. We need, oh crap. That's got caution tape on it. It says do not enter.
This is part of the creepy tour.
Yeah, you think so? Because it
Yeah.
looks kind of creepy.
And
Like
now,
at night, it's so dark.
how do we get out of here without me?
Well, we can just go right out that door like the guy.
Stay here. And
Okay, go see it. Go see then. because this might be our only way out. Danger, danger. Danger, danger. Give me the news. I got a dangerous case in loving you. What's going on out there?
Tour where you're supposed to, it's the Ghosts and Legends tour.
Oh. Is that why there's dust hanging down from the lamp?
I don't know how we get out now.
We go out there.
Well, you can't because it's only for tours. You're not supposed to be there unless you're part of the tour.
Well, we didn't know. We saw a door and we went down a staircase.
Don't close that door.
You want to go back up all those stairs?
That's creepy shit. Oh my god.
All right, let's.
We'll just, I can go up all of them. We'll just go up one and then take the elevator.
Right, yeah, we can do that. Okay, we'll do that then. Well, this was kind of a bust, but I'm still glad we did it. We're backtracking right now. Okay, guys, so we actually just came out of that staircase onto B deck at 3:30. So we're going. That's yeah, I'm sure. So we're gonna go see B340, the most haunted room on the ship. I don't know if we can get in there or if we're allowed in there, but if we can, that would be awesome. I don't think so.
As you can tell, we don't use this room for any purpose other than this tour.
Yes. That's
And once you tell people that they're not allowed to stay in a certain place, where do you think everybody wants to spend the night? It's not worth it to us to rent this room out anymore. We've issued too many refunds. Now people ask why this particular room. I don't look at it again. I'm not entirely sure. Nothing bad ever happened in room B340 that we can tell that would cause such a haunting. B340 was not the original room number. This was original 226. And on one crossing the night.
focus. Okay guys, right now we're going down to the isolation ward. It was the jail. I'm kidding. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's an isolation ward. It's for people who are like, you know, deathly ill and probably gonna die and should just stay away from everybody else on the ship. So yep, that's where we're going. Oh my god, there's a lot of people down there. That's actually a shame. It's usually empty. There's a lot of people down there.
Is there?
Yeah, let's go anyways. I don't think so. What the hell? Are there rats down here screaming? Oh, those are birds. You're gonna have a great time with these stuff. Okay, people, here we go into the isolation ward. Look, at least they had internet down here and phone.
There's the capstan.
Okay, make sure there's no glass there. So this is what third class was like, and this is also what the isolation ward was like. Before the ship became a hotel, there was actually no bathrooms in any of the rooms except for first class. Now there's bathrooms in all the rooms because the law kind of requires it. That's the outside view of the ship. Tell me what it looks like down there because I can't see anything. I'm gonna get up there and I'm gonna see. Oh god, it looks cool. That's what it looks like. I'm kind of crammed in here. Yep. That window's got a little bag coming out of it right there. See it? see it. Well, this is fueling my submechanophobia, so I'm gonna come back in. This is for the poor bastards who had to sleep together. They were energy efficient back then, too. Someone must have kept a Hulk in here. This seems like a pretty lonely place. See, I think that, yeah, this was put here, and this whole thing used to be open right here. You can tell because this door closes. Don't! You'll make it stuck! Yeah, I'm sure it will. Look at that, it's Alcatraz stuff. This is the dungeon. Oh, that's not fun. Okay, now we're in the engine room. This is where the poor bastards would work their hands to the bone and would not get much compensation for it. This goes somewhere. It's just a wooden board, but it is sealed, so can't go in there. Oh, that looks modern. Am I really that heavy? It's kind of dark in here. It's usually lit up like 4th of July. It kind of sucks because this camera's not going to be able to pick up crap. It won't even focus. Come on. Here's my hand. Here's my hand. Focus. Okay, there it is. I wish there was an autofocus or a manual focus or whatever. Come on. Well, the stairway goes this way, so I don't see why we're not supposed to go this way. Let me turn on my... Is that on? Yeah. This is what I was talking about. I told you I was not crazy. Look. Whoa. There's look like some amplifiers here. Lots of other junk. Let's go see if we can get in there. Can you come here? I don't have any hands. Can you open the door? No. We've gone through here. That sucks. That goes into that gallery thingy. Or that dining whatever. That thingy.
Oh yeah, I remember that. It's in another exhibit.
Yeah. I have no service down here.
Probably not.
Something tells me I should just keep my phone's flashlight out because it's going to be pretty dark. Look, there's the bottom of the ship, eh? And some of the machinery, oil pressure, steam, and whatnot. Go down. Down, down, down to the bottom of the sea. I actually went down these steps once. Do not enter. I guess I didn't go very far. You can actually see the keel plates. Holy crap, super energy efficient bulb right there. That's bright. Yeah, the lighting in here is much different than it was before. They had incandescent lighting before. Down in here. Look at that, a steam, first interim pressure turbine exhaust. Look at that. You can see the Bottom of the ship. And one of the original catwalks. What do you say we go for one? Ha! The thing that people don't understand is they think it was really loud and noisy down here, when really it wasn't all that loud and noisy because steam engines really don't make that much noise. I mean, I'm not going to say it wasn't noisy, but it wasn't like ear-piercing like everybody thinks it is. Emergency exit only. Ooh, there's noises in here, so something's going on. I think that might just be air conditioning because it's actually really cold right here. Look at that. Down in there, the keel of the ship. You can't see that. I'm sorry, this footage is probably going to be really grainy and noisy. If you guys can see right here, this is actually the propeller shaft. A lot of people think that the shaft was inside of this and then turned. No, this entire thing right here was freaking spinning. Ah, there's the keel plates down there. It's a bit wet. I love the way it smells. It smells like something. Yeah, it smells like rusty stuff. This thing really does bounce around quite a bit, doesn't it? Look at that. You can see the freaking keel of the ship. That's so cool.
That is cool.
It's falling apart. I bet if I stepped there, it would break.
You always have to spit.
You gotta spit. It's a rule. Here's an escalator. We're gonna go up that later. Sorry, my throat's itchy. That's not the ship making that noise.
It's probably that homey smell. Oh, this is it. Here we go.
Look at that. There's a cardboard box down there. What the hell? Look at that. And we're all alone, which is really freaking cool. Maybe we'll see a ghost.
Usually it's really hot. There's 10 million people down here.
Yeah. Yeah. That's really neat. A door. Here, hold the flashlight. No, the flashlight, not the camera. It's open. Give it to me. Let's see what's in here. Oh, it's a staircase.
Creepy staircase.
Yeah. I want to see where it goes.
I'm not.
Oh, you don't want to come in here? Come on.
It's dark in here.
So? What are you, afraid of the dark?
Probably just goes up to the next deck. It's a fire exit.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Ah! God, that was...
Probably scared everybody to death.
Why did you let it slam?
I didn't know it was going to.
That was really loud. That hurt my ears.
I'm sorry. I didn't know it was going to do that.
Well, it was shut for a reason. I don't know. We're
Water
backtracking.
down there.
Yeah, there is. And sludge and muck.
Gross.
Stuff.
You're sinking.
It's nasty. Yeah, we're not sinking. This whole entire engine room could be flooded and we'd be fine. But that is quite a bit of water. The weird thing is it's only there. So it's actually, if you look, the water line is about there. But there's absolutely no water down there. Where those water bottles are. Ironically. Yeah. So that means that the hole in the ship is around here somewhere.
Are we underwater right now?
Yes, we are underwater. This is about as far underwater as we can get. We're probably like 10 feet from touching the bottom of the lagoon this ship sits in. Give or take. Look at all that water. And just to prove to you guys that that's water, look. See that? That's water. The spit test never fails, man. That's actually pretty high. That's about 3 feet of water right there that came up over this plate. They really don't maintain the hull of this ship. And, fun fact, I believe the hull of the Queen Mary is 1 inch thick. I heard an employee on a tour say that. He was probably just yanking our chain. Or, we weren't on the tour, but I watched a YouTube tour. Mom, we've already been down here.
Circle.
Yep. Gonna go up this escalator that doesn't seem to be working. It's pretty pretty looking.
These escalators ever worked.
Well, they wouldn't put in an escalator if they could just put in stairs. I'm sure it worked at some point. Audio tour continues. Another door! Oh my god! Come here! Hurry! Let's see if this is open. It is. Oh, there's lighting in this one.
It's just another fire exit.
Look at that! Whoa.
See where it says exit? It's
Yeah.
a fire exit.
What do we got going on up there? There's another door, some other stuff. Oh, come on. You don't want to see what's up there?
My heart is going 90 miles an hour. These stairs freaking kill me, you know that.
Fine.
Do these take us out?
No.
Where do these take
We'll
us?
keep going. I think you dropped your button again. Come on, Granny. Okay. What's going on here? There's a curtain. And there's black over there. Woo! What's going on over here? Look at that! There's lights. Storeroom. That doesn't sound interesting.
There's more exhibit.
Oh, really? Oh, look at this. Oh, this is the rudder room. Yeah. This is... Oh, wow, that now. It only turns because it's loose as fuck. Cool. Does this turn? This is actually connected to everything. Listen, you can hear the whole ship make a noise when I turn it. All of the hydraulics are probably worn out and worthless, so I doubt that these wheels are ever going to move again. Unless you can turn a 44-ton rudder with your bare hands. It's, God, I'm freaking ducking. It is, this ship was made for short people. Oh, that's where that curtain came from. Look at that. Is that a giant bullet right there? Look at that. No, that's not a bullet. I'll show you what that is. We're gonna go in this room here. Woo!
Look at glass forward.
Glass. Oh, look.
That makes me nervous. Don't drop anything.
Look. There's a solo cup floating in the water. Yes, guys, that is the propeller for the Queen Mary. It was put in this box. Or the box was built around it, actually. The ship, this is the only rudder that is still attached to the ship, and what? That's a $1 bill! Who throws a $1 bill in there? That's the damn, So I don't know if you guys have ever heard of something called submechanophobia, but does looking at this kind of give you the creeps? Could you imagine being in there, swimming around with that rudder? I couldn't be, because frankly this water is disgusting. Also, I would be freaked out as hell if I was swimming with that propeller. Not that it would turn, but just being around a large object underwater is kind of scary. That's basically what submechanophobia is.
It's so still.
Yeah. There's actually a picture on the internet of tons of change falling off of it. I guess it was taken like right during an earthquake or something, so all the change got knocked off. But rumor has it that people think the propeller turned because all the change was falling off at once, and that's the only explanation, because they're morons. But God, this really gives you the creeps, because it may not look that far down there, but that water is about 11 feet under, and this entire thing is about 20 feet deep or so. And it's freaking creepy as hell. There's lots of coins down there. Mom, give me something to throw. You don't have any quarters? I should have kept the quarters from that little cafe we went to.
Just hold on to your stuff.
Yeah. So I'm gonna throw the camera in there. Yeah, that's just like the coolest thing. I could sit and look at this all day long. It's so creepy, but in an awesome way. There's a ladder. If fact, just recently there was a dive team that went down there and picked up all of the money. Looks like people threw more money down in there. That's kind of sad. And there's a Band-Aid floating in the water. That's even nasty. It's really humid in this room, as you can imagine. And God, dude, it's just so cool. Like I said, this is the only propeller of the Queen Mary's 4. The rest of them have been removed. But damn, it's still really cool nonetheless. Okay guys, so I think that stair room, oh, maybe not, it's not dark down there. I don't know where that stair room went, and I guess we'll never find out. Because Mommy's afraid of stairs in the dark. Why are you afraid of stairs and the dark?
I'm not afraid of stairs. They hurt. Make me hurt.
I think you didn't want to go in there because it was dark.
My hip is burning.
I bet.
That looks like Brad Pitt.
I don't think so.
It's Gary Cooper.
Brad Pitt. You're crazy. Is there a spirit present?
Don't answer.
Look at that. That's a thingy that does something.
Cooked potatoes.
There used to be a little TV in there that displayed stuff. I tell you, this ship is getting shut down more and more as time goes on. Exhibit continues? Really? It does? Oh, look at that. There's dining and whatnot. And some bunks. With a little...
First class restaurant. It says cabin class, first class restaurant.
It looks a little small, doesn't it? I think this is just a portion of it. This is what they're supposed to look like.
And it wouldn't be right down by the engine room.
Well, obviously not. Yeah, because these first class bedrooms were right down by the engine room as well. No, I think this is just a piece of the restaurant that used to be on the promenade deck. The promenade deck. The lemonade deck. Where? Look at that. Yeah, look, I'm sure a room this nice was down right by the engines. I just burped a little bit. I got it to a T.
First class suite sitting room.
Mm-hmm. What's going on over here? Is that 4D thingy they were talking about? Oh, look at this painting. This is lovely.
It's done in 2011. It's not old.
Did I say it was old?
No, but it's pretty cool, huh?
Oh yeah. Chris Butler. Cool. Nice painting. Well, my camera battery started going dead just at the right time because we've pretty much seen everything. All there is to do now really is just, well, actually I don't know. Oh, it's over. Oh, okay guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this.
Where's my car keys?
I don't know. Where are your car keys?
They gotta be in here because I locked the door.
Yeah, I'm sure they're in there. I hear them.
Do you snore?
I don't know, you tell me. Guys, we can hear everything going on in the room next to us. Everything. Put the mic up to the door so you can hear too. They're saying some interesting things. Or at least, they were. Wait, they're over here. Oh, it's over here now.
Okay, we'll still send a code 3. service until December 7th. They changed everything.
This is what a modern gym looks like when kids go crazy and try to hurt themselves.
No, it could be carpal tunnel. We get it in the modern day.
That's true.
That has to be it.
And that's what they looked like back then. And there's the pool. You can't see.
If your child is 12 years of age or younger and is participating in a youth activity or an emergency.
Here's the ship's daycare center. Look what we got going on here, guys. Found more shit. Where are we now? This is on the deck, and there's nowhere to go. That's emergency only. I think that might be the pool. Oh, that was a bust.
Fly in Russia, I must call the Soviet still. And all our subjects, in one form or another, not only the Soviet influence.
It's amazing how fast things can happen when you're not paying attention. You see that scoop right there? That was to catch the wind when the ship is moving really fast, so the wind wouldn't blow the officers' hats off. Here is Dalton going past the gate.